And hello and welcome to another episode of the Tom Retro Chronicle. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for liking everything that I do, and thank you for watching. Yeah. Yeah, this is episode 45. Amazing how many episodes I've done of this podcast, and it hasn't been it's been almost 3 seasons, but yeah, dang, 45 episodes. Not that bad. Not too shabby at all. Alright, I am taping this on a still pretty chilly Wednesday evening here in Fargo. It's pretty much around 10:30 as I am recording this here. It's supposed to be getting a little bit warmer tomorrow. Then we're supposed to get some snow, and then it'll go back to being cold. But sometime later on in the week, I think towards the start of next week, we're supposed to get back up to the 20s. So at least by about a 30 to 40 degree difference, which in truth really does make a difference. In truth, it does make a difference. But yeah, pretty much just have to go through pretty much the rest of the week. The weekend's supposed to get a little bit better. Then by Monday, it slowly creeps back up to a little bit warmer temperatures. But until then, it's pretty much wind chills. Yeah, wind chills galore for us. In terms of content for this episode, I am not really going to delve too much deep. Probably going to talk about some New Year's resolutions, some things that I would like to do for the upcoming year. Then probably talk about the latest NHL and NBA scores going on right now. Some games final right now, and some that are going on right now, and some yet to be played. Probably. Well, I'm sure most of the games are already going on right now. If not, most of them are done. But there's that. Yeah, I think that's really all I really needed to mention. So pretty much, if you've been pretty much living under a rock or living on a bridge, in a bridge, under a bridge, or wherever, somewhere close to a bridge, you would have noticed that the New Year's that we entered into a new year, 2015, pretty much right in the middle of the 2010s. It's kind of crazy. Kind of crazy how much this decade's gone so quickly. It's already halfway through. But some things that I would like to do for the upcoming year is if I have the time, if I have the money, I would like to probably either go traveling to probably go back to Boston, catch a Red Sox game. The only problem is that pretty much the hotels in Boston pretty much they're kind of expensive. So there's a problem with that. Either way, I could always try and see if my relative could come down. My aunt, see if she could possibly come down. It's still kind of up in the air because pretty much I don't really Pretty much I don't really get to use my vacation time until about May, and certainly I don't really want to use that pretty much the first moment. But if I have to, pretty much I would. But so I'd like to travel to Boston sometime, maybe either May, if not probably September, because pretty much Boston, the summer is pretty brutal. Um, and honestly, I don't really know why. Other than the fact that the Atlantic Ocean is pretty warm, pretty warm body of water. Um, I don't know. Maybe it's the heat of the South or something. I don't know. But whatever. So I thought maybe something like that. Maybe I would possibly do finally catch a Red Sox game, even though I went to Fenway Park. I didn't actually go to a relative game itself. See if I could save up money for that. But another option for me is to pretty much go travel to Los Angeles, travel to LA, and pretty much the biggest reason for that would be pretty much because just to go see the Pacific Ocean, to go see the Hollywood sign, maybe take a picture of it, experience the beaches of Los Angeles, to experience the warm weather, the palm trees, probably go see the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Yeah. I wouldn't necessarily, I don't know, like Los Angeles isn't exactly the most fun place to be or even to live at, but definitely not bad location for vacation either. So, and again, pretty much the whole same problem is Los Angeles can get pretty warm during the summer, and the tourist season pretty much lasts through the good part of the summer months. So pretty much if I really wanted to go travel to Los Angeles, it would be probably sometime around September, October, somewhere around that time. But if I really wanted to go see a Dodgers game, pretty much it would be sometime during September, probably. But so there's an option for that. Another resolution that I'd like to do is let's see here. Another resolution. I don't know. For the past few years, pretty much I've been pretty much open to eating new foods, and certainly I would like to continue doing that for the good part of a while. Probably another resolution that I'd like to do is try to watch more classic movies. I don't know, be more open to that. Be more open to music. So let's say that if I was skeptical about a certain artist, I would probably try and give them a good listen, and if I still didn't like them, pretty much I would be okay with it. But then probably another thing that I'd like to do. Sorry, I'm watching Family Guy right now. It's the one Family Guy where Peter builds a bar in the basement, and he convinces Lois that the piano that Lois uses for piano lessons is the piano for and pretty much Lois becomes like a sexual icon for the neighborhood guys that um, and then pretty much goes down to hell for Peter. Anyway, another thing that I would like to try to do possibly is learn how to play the bass guitar. Try to get back into that. One thing that people don't really know about me is that I still have an acoustic and electric guitar, including the amp. As far as that happened, pretty much I stopped kind of playing because I was trying to keep up with school. Pretty much other things got in the way. Pretty much I've always been more of a left-handed guitar player, and pretty much the ones that I bought were right-handed, so that kind of made it a little bit more difficult for me, to learn how to play it. But I'd like to try and get back into learning a musical instrument and learn how to play the bass. See how that works out. Not really. I'm trying to think of any other resolutions that I should really mention, but those are probably the big ones that I'd like to do. Some pretty hardcore ones for 2015, but if I have the time and the money, I would probably definitely do it. Let's see here. How much time do I have here? All right, 12 minutes. Okay, let's take a look at some current scores going on in the NBA. Some games that are currently going on right now. Timberwolves are tied at 90 against the Phoenix Suns with 6 minutes and 9 seconds left to play, and that game is on ESPN as we speak right now. In a very odd fashion, the Sacramento Kings are up by 18 points against the Oklahoma City Thunder, with 7 minutes left to play in the third quarter. And that game is on Comcast Sports Network. I believe that would be Sacramento, I believe. Something like that. I don't really wouldn't know. But another game that's going on right now, currently at halftime, the Indiana Pacers are tied with the Golden State Warriors 50-50. And you can catch that game on Comcast Sports Bay area. And in the Battle of LA, the Los Angeles Clippers are up by quite a few points, by the score of 70-48. And that game is on at halftime, and that one is on Fox Sports Primetime. Some games that are pretty much final. The Boston Celtics beat the Brooklyn Nets 89-81. So go Celtics! Woo! I don't know what our record is after Rondo left, but it's still not that good. But a win is a win. Another game that's final: the Houston Rockets beat the Cleveland Cavaliers. LeBron James did not play that game, I believe. The Houston Rockets beat the Cavaliers 105-93. The Milwaukee Bucks beat the Philadelphia 76ers 97-76, or 77, excuse me. The Charlotte Hornets, yes, I did say the Charlotte Hornets, not the Bobcats, beat the New Orleans Pelicans by 4 by the score of 98-94. The Washington Wizards beat the hapless New York Knicks 101-91. The Atlanta Hawks, the very hot Atlanta Hawks, beat the Memphis Grizzlies 96-86. The Utah Jazz beat the Chicago Bulls, shockingly, by the score of 97-77. The Detroit Pistons beat the Dallas Mavericks at home by the score of 108-95. And another score that's final, the Denver Nuggets beat the Orlando Magic 93-90. Looking at some NHL scores, there were 4 games played today. Some games that are currently going on. The Detroit Red Wings are up 3-1 against the Calgary Flames. Excuse me. Voice is drying out there, but that game is currently at 15 minutes and 9 seconds left in the third period. Game that's currently going on in Anaheim. The Ducks are scoreless with the New York Rangers, 0 as well. And that game is currently at 17 minutes and 28 seconds left in the second period. And 2 games that are final, and rivalry night in America, which would be the game of the week in terms of NBC Sports Network. The Boston Bruins beat the Pittsburgh Penguins 3-2. So another good win by the Bruins. We haven't been playing all that well. A lot of overtime losses and plagued us by quite a bit. But good win for us. It's good to beat Sidney Crosby and the Penguins. I can't stand Sidney Crosby. I'm pretty sure every other hockey fan would probably say the same thing, but I digress. But another game that is final, the Toronto Maple Leafs lose at home against the Washington Capitals by the score of 6-2. And see if Ovechkin got a score. Got a goal. Looks like he did get a goal. Looks like he did get a goal there, so good for Ovi. In terms of being pretty much on a team like the National or the Capitals, excuse me, Nationals. God, oh my God, that's awful. But another update: the Detroit Red Wings are up by a goal. The Calgary Flames made it a 1-goal game just a little bit ago, and that should pretty much do it for that. See here, in terms of a new episode of the Tom Merchant Chronicle that I'm probably going to do. Probably not until next Wednesday. It's probably, Tuesday, probably not going to be till Tuesday when I will probably do another episode of the Tom Merchant Chronicle for episode 36. So I'll probably check that out sometime next Tuesday. Next Tuesday, the 13th of January. January's getting close to being over, so yeah. Okay. I better stop this episode before I get too distracted. Yeah, so we'll probably check out another episode at the Tom Roach Chronicle on Tuesday. Till that time, see you all later and have a good week and good weekend. Later.